Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and today we are running another deck that uses Obedience Schooled. So it's such a good combo now. We have other level 2 beasts like Mellfy Pony who can hop out of the field and do all sorts of different things like add to your hand. So it could even be 2 cards to your hand like you'll see in the replays. We're using Rico, Lightsworn Hunter. He's a great card. When he flips, you can destroy 1 card and send the top 3 cards from your deck to the graveyard. Good thing about Rico is the timing of how his destroy works. Your opponent's not gonna know what you targeted to destroy until the destruction's coming, so they'll have to make a decision to change something to him before they know your target. Very useful for Rico. And he's just another level 2 beast to be summoned with Obedience Schooled on top of our Suburl. Now we have Mellfy and little Chimera. It's just this little fire Chimera. It busts fire monsters, but that's not really why we're using it. We're using it because of Invoked. So we have the 3-limit Invoked combo. We are able to use Purgatrio thanks to little Chimera. And then we have our boy Magellanica thanks to Mellfy Pony. Now Rico's not doing anything. Obviously him and Suburl are light, so we're not really using them with our Invoked. We could use some Sphere Kribo for Caliga, but other than that, we're going Unicorns, we're going Ronin Raccoons. They usually stall well more than enough for you to get the big boys swinging. So then on top of that, we have some back row hate that you can mill with Rico and still be good with. It'll hit things like Gaia's Field Spell and stuff like that, Tenkins, stuff like that. Obviously, Obedience School. Magellanica is level or limited to 2, but we'll just run 1 and we'll go 1 Treacherous. Treacherous is back in a huge ways, guys. So, and then other than that, we're using Destiny Draw to even everything out, but it's just the same combos. The same Obedience School, maybe not as reliant with a bunch of the defense we have now. Very cool deck, very strong deck. You'll see it clapping a bunch of meta decks. It's probably just not consistent enough to give you like a smooth enough cog climb, but it has a chance against virtually any meta deck. So it's a pretty cool deck. Hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Yugi. We're going first. He's on a 2-win streak. Using Jaden and our tour guide. We got a Treacherous, we got Obedience Schools. What more could you ask for? Bring out 3 beasts. Turn 1 into a unicorn. We don't have another beast to normal summon alongside our pony, so the pony's just gonna die. That's okay. Our opponent passes. We're gonna normal summon Mellfy Pony. Hit him for 400. We don't want to hit Destiny Draw just yet, so Unicorn stays. Our opponent's really beefing up his hand, so it's going to be hard to do anything with our Unicorn. Hit him for another 400. We will not give you a Destiny Draw. Now he's going Charge the Light Brigade. He's Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons with an absolutely massive hand. But we do have Treacherous. He's going to go with his Lightsworn, but look at this, guys. As soon as he normal summons Lightsworn, I return the Mellfy Pony, and that gives me a Suburl back to my hand. I'm at 5, he's at 6. We just added 2 to our hand to support our Unicorn. He's gonna try to use his Thunder Dragon Hawk, but you have to discard the Hawk. It's a cost. You can discard this card. So that means he has 5 in his hand. I have 5 in my hand. Unicorn says no to the Dragon Hawk. Unicorn says no to the Lightsworn Mill. Lightsworn's destroyed as well. Absolutely crazy, guys. Now we're gonna normal summon our Alistair, search our Invocation. He still has 5 in his hand, so we're gonna Invocation Magellanica. Now we're gonna go ahead and add Alistair to our hand. Why are we gonna add Alistair to our hand? Now we're at 5, so if he has an effect that doesn't involve discarding, we're gonna be able to still negate it. Or if he has an effect that's going to discard from his hand, we can chain our Alistair, and then we have 4 in our hand. So we have 5 and 4 covered effectively with this hand. We use a Sphere Boy. Sphere Boy discards first, 4 in his hand. That means we chain Alistair, 4 in our hand. Alistair's going to go through. You reach Sphere Boy in the chain. Unicorn says no to the Sphere Boy, and we hit him for that nice clean 4K. That's what the deck's all about. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a little Yugi on a win streak. We're going second. He's on a 3-win streak. We're on a little 2-win streak. We have an Obedient School. We have a Treacherous. That sounds like a win to me. He's starting with his Galloping guy, though. Interesting. Searches his No, he searches his Fierce Knight. So this guy just has everything in his hand. Still is able to normal summon the Magical Knight. Bring out his Dragonfire. Oh, I thought he destroyed his own field spell, but he didn't. Starts with no back throw. We're going with Obedient School. That's little Chimera, Fabled, Suburly, and Pony. Now we have level 2 monsters in our hands, so that means our Ronin is coming. We're gonna do it a little out of order. We don't even want Unicorn on this guy's mind. We don't even want him thinking about what Unicorn even is. Just go from here, buddy. We're going Fabled, Unicorn after we get our Ronin out. Now we bring out our Ronin. 2 and 2. He knows he can't use his effect or his boy would be destroyed. So he just needs to take out my token at the same time while we hit him for 3,300. Now he's going to use that Galloping guy once again. He's got 4 in his hand. So we have a ways to get to him before we're able to negate some stuff. He's got a Night Beam, our Treacherous. That's a nightmare. Now he's able to banish the 2. Go with the Dark Flare. Pretty basic play, but we have 2. Now we have 1 in our hand. Thanks to Sphere Boy stopping that boy. Ronin Raccoon can copy Dark Flare's attack. Now we have a 2,400 token. Destroy it with the core. Ronin Raccoon getting the last hit. Fantastic stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a little Yugi. Going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. We have a Galaxy Cyclone and some Beasts. He's going Gateway to Chaos, searching the Magical Knight, so he is in fact Gaia. Now it's the Dragonite's Path. Brings out Galloping Gaia, uses it to search his Dragonfire. Accidentally destroys his own field spell, I do believe. We were going to destroy it eventually with our Galaxy Cyclone anyway. And he goes into his Fusion Summon. He does set a card for Galaxy Cyclone. So we could have destroyed his field spell eventually. Not as quickly as he did, obviously, but eventually. Need a Treacherous, guys. Fantastic. Normal Summon Alistair. Get out of here, Treacherous. It is so back, guys. It's just so back. He's going to try to use his effect on our Alistair. That is not at all how Invoked works. People don't see Invoked all too often anymore, though, so he probably thought it was a solid play. It was obviously not. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Dark Signer. Carly Carmine. Really don't see that character all too often anymore. We got a Galaxy Cyclone. We have Invocation in our hand. It's Heroes. I remember this duel. This is a very long duel. So we're going to start by Galaxy Cycloning his back row. It is in fact a mass change for Celestial. That's an Anki. We set our Suburl. Now he's got a Fusion Recycling Plant. Throws away a Malicious. Now remember, we have Sphere Primo. Brings out a Malicious. Fusion into Dangerous. So this guy is old school D heroes with polys in his deck. So destroys my Suburl. I don't get why he doesn't use this mass change, because he's not feeling delays. Like, I didn't use any delays. My toggle is off, and he chooses just not to use it. Adds back to his hand. He's got a Drill Dark and a mass change in his hand, so we know what's in his hand. That's a big advantage. He's got a Destiny draw. Or sorry, we're good at Destiny draw. We Galaxy Cyclone a Karma Cut, so that's why he kept the mass change. Obedient School. We also use Galaxy Cyclone on his Fusion Recycling Plant, so we're on his Dome. Obedient School is going to give us a Fabled Unicorn. We don't have a monster to normal summon with our Mellfy Pony to give ourselves the Ronin Raccoon, but we're going to set one. Now he can't get rid of any cards. We're going to Sphere Boy the Anki. Now Dangerous gets rid of a card. He tries to use the mass change, but no card in hand means Unicorn is going to negate it. He didn't think that one through. We're going to negate that Dreamer too. Everything's negated. But now he finally kills the Unicorn. He could have just waited to use that mass change after he destroyed the Unicorn. We get another Obedient School top deck. We have plenty of Beasts. in our deck to still use it. We just have to use a Rico this time. Now we're starting with our Ronin Raccoon, because guess what? He makes a token that copies the highest monster on the field. That's the Anki, but the Anki is in defense position. So we destroy the Anki, and now we're the strongest monster on the field. Dangerous uses his effect, and now we're not. He's 3200. Normal summons a Vion, mills his deck even further, only 3 cards left in his deck. Swings over our little Raccoon token, swings into Ronin Raccoon, but doesn't do anything obviously. We get our one Treacherous, so it's always live. Get another token at 2000, swing over his Vion. He's got a normal summon another Vion, mass change that Vion. Now use a Celestial, we're gonna chain to that. And just Treacherous his 2 monsters. Now he's going to set 1. We get a Rico, he's set. He's going to show us a Regeki Break, throwing away a Regeki Break. Destroys our poor Rico, and just lets us win the duel like a true gentleman. Great stuff. Here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. Going second. No extra deck for our boy, very curious. 21 cards. He's gonna set 2. We got a Galaxy Cyclone top deck, so we're gonna poke it 1 as a counter gate. We're gonna set a Rico. Sets 2. We're gonna flip that Rico up, destroy a back row. It was a Windstorm randomly. We're gonna normal summon Suburl. Now we have a Unicorn. He's only got 1 card in his hand though. No way for us to get any more cards out of our hand, but he lets us hit him for 2300. Goes down to 1 card. We get an Invoked. We're gonna normal summon Alistair. Search Invocation, obviously. Use that invocation, use the Fire Monster Little Chimera from our hand. That's our Purgatrio swinging into Rainbow Life. Our opponent passes to his turn once again. We set another Rico. He's got a Drowning Mirror Force. Oh, we have a set Rico out there. He sets another back row. We're gonna Galaxy Cyclone that back row. Flip up Rico. He's gonna destroy 1 card. He tries to chain an Anguish pattern, but obviously we're gonna destroy 1 card. Now we mill an Invocation, which means we can bring our Invocation out with Alistair. Alistair's gonna search the Invocation, or we didn't mill it, it had been in there for a few turns. Use it again. Jelenika, but keep in mind he has 4400 life points already, so it's not quite lethal. We already used our effect to add Alistair to our hand this turn, so we couldn't hand him again, and it wouldn't have been lethal anyway. So, not quite there. We set 1 back, he sets 1 back row. We're gonna normal summon Suburl. Fabled Unicorn, if only we could get rid of 1 more. We play around a Drowning Mirror Force, but it was only a counter gate, so we could have ended the duel there. But we're still pretty safe with 2 Tier Boys. Now he sets his entire hand. There's no way, I believe, that's not an absolute bluff. So we're gonna go ahead and add the Alistair to our hand. Our hand could be as big as we want because this is a bluff. We swing with our Unicorn and finish the duel because it was, in fact, a bluff. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Duke Devlin. We're going first. He's using his Dungeon Dice monsters here. So we have a handful of monsters. We're going to set Suburl, special summon Mellfy Pony. He's going to set 3 back row. He's got 2 cards in his hand. We're going to hit him with the Galaxy Cyclone, hit that middle card, go into a Fabled Unicorn. Swing for 2300. We have the same amount of cards in our hand, so we could have negated any one of his back rows. Now he has to pass. He has 3 cards in his hand. We're going to keep 3 cards in his hand. And eventually, he's just going to scoop. So just really knowing when to be on your opponent with your Unicorn can shut them down almost completely. Unicorn's so strong, guys. People don't know what it does. People don't anticipate how it's going to work. They don't know when they're going to discard a monster, and you're going to need to match their amount. Mellfy Pony really helps with Unicorn get cards into your hand, as you saw. So it's just a wild deck. super fun to do, and another viable excuse to use Invoked. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.